Greetings, mortals! I am the FallenShogun. Maybe, maybe not. And welcome back to the Rise to Ruins How-To series. So right now, you should be very well protected. You should have defences up. They may not be all defences, but you should be getting the defences powerful. Your mage should be looking... Why are you stealing it from there? Very good, and your people should be doing insane things, because they're stealing resource from over here because of these dark crystals. Okay. So the enemy is still advancing significantly. They are really pushing ahead, so I need to start dealing with them. That's a thing I'll be doing soon. But yes, you should at this point be looking at shoring up your defences, getting more active golems running. Golems really will be a big thing. You need disposable, active combat troops. The more, the merrier. Because obviously you want to be able to slow down the enemy long enough within the maze, but your defences work. You won't have too many defences up and running at this point in time unless you have rushed them. So getting your golems to hold them back as you slowly upgrade and decide how your defences should look is a good idea. I do recommend having some kind of banish tower at the end of your maze, just in case. Longer range stuff is good. Obviously you'd like for the lighter weaponry to be firing first, stuff like your bullet towers and everything like that, because obviously they want to pick off things as they move in. You want your heavier towers to be further back. Now, a lot of ballista towers would be pretty cool, but they do fire slowly and they are extremely expensive. But yes, get some magic towers up. Remember, you can rely heavily on the phantom towers because they are dirt cheap. Absolutely dirt cheap. They do require mana. They don't hold too much within them as well, so you will have to make sure that you have mana being stored nearby. Because obviously the longer it takes and the less they have, the more issues you're going to have when they run out. Like right now we have mana. We don't have too much, but we have a bit of mana. That's really pushing in there. What are they building there? Corrupted Phantom Dart Tower. No, they don't. Give me a fireball. Ah, give me some power as well. Give me some power. No, they don't. Actually, sod it. Where's my golems? So you can just pick up and assault the enemy with golems. I do recommend doing that. Come here. There we go. What are you doing? No, go back and fight it. Thank you. There we go. Ah! Grabbed the wrong thing. So we might be able to grab some more of their builders and slow down their advance. That would be nice, of course. But we do have a couple of phantom towers. We have a makeshift bow tower. Like I say, they are temporary things because of where they are. So I don't really want them to be there. So I don't really want to upgrade them too much. But you do kind of want to make sure you have powerful defences. So if you have to waste a little bit on them, I do recommend upgrading a few things just for more strength. Like this is not enough. You need a lot more. An awful lot more. So I'm going to be putting more defences down. I'd like, at the back here, not a spray tower. Static tower would be good for edges because they do the aerial effect. Like one just here would be perfect. But I do recommend getting yourself some actual powerful elemental bolt towers. Really strong defences these are. Let's have one back here to hold the line. Yeah, we shouldn't have too many issues early on. Obviously, when the swarms start coming, you will. Woody trash. Come here, you. Okay, someone shoot him. Thank you. So the golem actually pulled out one of their people. I'm kind of happy with that. So as you can see, power is pouring through. We're good with that. That is fine. Again, make sure you know where the ancient radiance balls are because death will be your mistress otherwise. Because there's one over here somewhere. No, just a chest. Okay, I'll go take this one over here then. Where are you? I only know about 4 on this map active. There's a 5th one you can build up if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. Is there another one? There's a Cullis gate where you can actually drop things. No, just 4. Okay. But yeah, always be aware of where those are. Defences are holding nice and steady. That's still being built. Yeah, we'll carry on going. Let's up you to be higher. Up you to be next to actually get more golems active. We're stealing resources now. Okay, that's good. So we have a couple of golems wandering around. It's still dusk, so the enemy isn't too combatty just yet. Ooh. Yoink. Come here. Do we have any... No. Boyers need to build more arrows, guys. We should have 2 boyers, and none of them are building any arrows. See, that's a problem. That means our towers are slowly running out. Where are my builders? Where are my boyers? Seriously, where are the boyers? But yeah, you want to make sure you have resources stored up, because now half my towers don't exist. Which is going to be a minor problem. Okay, that's 1. Gonna grab it. Grab it. Quick rearm everything. If they won't, oh, they're panicking because I stole resources. That's fine. But yeah, as you can see, you got to make sure you got defences active. Power's slowly running out too, but we're fine. That's finally upgraded to an established. Look at that. Lovely assault force of energy there. Can really start powering things up. We're doing okay, we're doing okay. Also, we have that rear tower as well. We're building up this makeshift elemental tower. The golems are being activated. Pardon me. There we go. Okay, that's going to help out there. How are we doing? Few skeletons. So skeletons will be your greatest issue. They are very fast. They take a lot more damage. Of course, they're still easy to kill, but they do take a lot more damage and are a lot faster, so you do have to be aware of that when you suddenly start running past your defences, because you don't have too many. Now, I'm of course going to be building more. This was a temporary wall. And quite frankly, if I don't build any more, this is going to take over everything. Look, it's already here. Steadily pushing in. Okay, start melting things down, grab more resources. More bolts are being activated, that's good. As you can see, I'm literally clicking the Phantom... Oh, Corrupted Lightning Phantom Bolt Tower has been destroyed. Good on you, Golem. I'm literally clicking on corpses right now to get them to be essence. It's one of those things. I'm literally stealing their souls. But at this stage, you want to get more golems active as you can. Very, very quickly. There we are. That's another load of golems. As soon as I get enough to do a... Where was it? I got rid of it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Where are you? One thing I always have issues with is remembering exactly where things are. Every time. There we go. Someone's going up here. I'm going to destroy the land, get the resources. There we are. That should power me up quite nicely for a bit. As you can see, I've already got enough for 2. And in fact, the dissolving thing is really powerful. So you can literally just destroy entire tracts of the land and really supercharge yourself. Look how much mana I've got now. So yeah, always, always destroy the world for power. Shinra would be proud. There we go. How are we doing down here? Okay, the enemy is still dying. It's fine. Yeah, we're doing okay. That needs to die. That's literally on the edge. Okay. Okay, bolts are finally coming around and powering things up. That's good. But yeah, make sure you have more golems being made at all times. So now we have crystal combobulators, that is good. If I remember correctly, you also need an item of that element to actually summon the golems. But it's been a while and it keeps changing. I'm going to assume you do, so I'm just going to power it up that way, just in case. So makeshift crystal would make, obviously, crystal golems. Crystal golems are your ranged infantry. You can, of course, give your troops bows and arrows to have them shoot that way. But like I say, you don't want to sacrifice your infantry this early on. Let the golems do it. There we are. Now get both of those operational. You have golems running around everywhere now. We have things dying. Yes, it's perfect. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we can work on getting the ballista up and running and start shooting the enemy towers and graveyards. Bearing in mind, hitting the enemy positions, it will spawn a massive amount of them. So you don't really want to do that too early. Let's get a banished tower just here. You shouldn't do it that close. Actually, I'm not going to do it that close. You shouldn't do it that close because, again, elementals can shoot it. You want them to be pulled into the maze and not have to, you know, just shoot over the maze. Now, you can dig tunnels. Not tunnels. Dig trenches. Same word. Very, very similar. Dig trenches and you can fill them with water. That is what your Waymaker Shack used to do. But you can still do that. It will slow them down. Elementals will try and avoid water. They will actually do their best to try and avoid water. Maintain roads and clear terrain. It's a maintenance. See, there's a Waymaker. They create, maintain roads, clear terrain, and dig out man-made lakes. So yeah, get a Waymaker down. Have them dig out trenches if you want to. It'll slow them down. Have them build roads so it speeds people up. But like I say, bear in mind, trenches you dig will fill up with water when it rains. And elementals do not like that. They will actively try and avoid as much as they can water. Now obviously they will still path through it if forced, but they will try and avoid it as and when because it actively harms them, which is pretty awesome. I think rain harms some too if I remember correctly. So you really, really want something at a pinch, summon a storm. Why the hell not? We have golems everywhere, got a dog. The doggo house is still undone. Come on, my dogs need to live somewhere, people. What's the point of having buildings if they're not actually finished? Just a waste of points. There we go. Okay, so we have one active crystal golem somewhere. Where is he? He's around. Well, the skeleton goes down, so defences are holding well. The elemental tower is going up. Perfect. But yeah, elemental bolt towers are really powerful, but they do require a huge amount of essence to keep on firing consistently. So having them early on, you will likely kill all targets you're aiming at, but you might not be able to kill many targets. So always make sure you have a lot of smaller stuff wandering around too. Again, like I say, the phantom dart towers are amazingly powerful for what they are. Like fully upgraded, this one is doing between 12 and 16 damage. And that's quite a lot for something dirt cheap. Look at that. Going straight down. Oh. Not taking too much damage from this, obviously. It's taking about half damage, I'd like to say, from the bow towers. So a powerful bow tower will still do significant damage, but it won't do much in the grand scheme. Okay, this tower, that's a lot of cryolithium. Oof. Okay, whatever. The whole thing about this is upgrading, annihilating, and destroying. We're going to keep on expanding, as you can see. A lot of things are being killed, that's good. We're going to make sure we have a load more of these large fire pits out here, because I kind of want to make sure I can actually start building my defences properly. Of course, we need daytime to exist for this, but you know, we do what we can. Because we care. Aperture science. Oh, my cat's just turned up. I haven't seen her all day. My cat making her appearance once more. Oh, little cutie. What the hell was that? Walls are being attacked. Monsters about to attack stone walls and poke a hole in your defences. Monsters attack your main entry is too congested, which will more thicker by making main entry to finish wider or shorter. As you can see, they will start attacking things when they feel like it's better. Like over here, they try to hit me. So make sure they're still distracted and things are going on. Don't make it too congested or they'll hit you. Thank you, tooltip. Like I said, they thought that was the quickest and easiest route. So getting lots of defences, shooting at them will distract them. They will start pathing to the defences rather than pathing towards the next wall to kill. So bear that in mind, that shooting the enemy will force them to path towards that as opposed to the nearest wall. Well, I can grab him. Thank you, come in. Day 7. There we are, so slowly pathing outwards. Make sure your defences are good and make sure you are slowly keeping up some kind of pressure upon the corruption. You don't want it taking over too much of the land and you have to fight everywhere, because the more corruption there is, the more defences there are. The more defences there are, the more spawners there are. You will get overwhelmed really fast. So make sure you are keeping that in mind. Obviously do what you can with your limited builder resources. So summer's going to be coming soon. That's fine. We're still building up. There we go. We've got plenty of resources. We may have to start destroying a bit more of the world again, of course. Because let's face it, what's the point of the world if you can't just randomly melt massive chunks of it for fun? I'm the villain, aren't I? Yeah, I'll be the baddies. I mean, the corruption is literally creatures living here. Maybe undead or zombies, but they live here. And then there's us lot who randomly teleport in and their god destroys the world. We're the bad people here. Wiping out the remnants of this civilization which is just trying to survive. So the forest is actually better for dissolving because trees usually have a lot more hits in them than crystals. But it just depends on where the forest is and obviously how much resources you need. Because obviously I'm just sitting here, this is a lot more than I was getting previously. In fact, I've hit it 4 times right now, and we've still got plenty coming in. Look at that. We've barely even made holes in it so far. And look at all that mana. Look at all that mana and essence pouring. There we go. Went from nearly nothing to mostly full. Like I say, we can do it more often. We can just go here and just go 1, 2, 3. There we are. So yeah, massive chunks of the forest are being melted down for my amusement. And went for about half full, I'd like to be honest with, and we're now full. Perfect. Look at that, we're pushing back with these. Oh, fire elementals, fire elementals. Okay, fire elementals are now a thing. My troops have actually attacked their things because they are now in my territory. They're stealing their resources too, I'm okay with this. Of course, I have to be careful because, again, I'm now pathing into their territory, which isn't the best because now I have to deal with their people and my guys will go outside to try and steal things. It's the old Draw Fortress sock situation all over again. You ever seen an entire fortress die because of socks? I have. Give me chrylithium. Thank you. Damn it, crystals, I don't care. Rob Bishop was killed by a defensive tower. Yes, he's now have issues. People are now being killed by pathing down to here. So you have to be careful of that. Oh no, Malin Bishop! That's bad. But there you are. Sorry about that. So you can resurrect your dead during the twilight hours of the day. I mean, of the night, but... yeah, I'm just going to melt him down so he doesn't resurrect as a zombie. So yeah, you got to make sure that does not happen, because that will be a big one. Losing people, like losing him this early on, and now that's a negative. Oh, you're an elder. Who cares about you then? Let's cancel you. So yeah, that is very good at showcasing what happens if you try and push into enemy territory. The tower was this firebow tower, which took him out. We don't yet have the golems for that, because we're still building up our golem stock. So you do want to get as many golems as you possibly can. Like I say, each upgrade gives you another golem. And that's what you're after, really. But yeah, anyway, we have lost one of our people. I don't quite know where. Hopefully it's one of the elders and I don't care about them. But we have lost a person. Okay, they're upgrading now. Let's upgrade this as well. More troops, the merrier. The more infantry you have on one position, the better, of course. You really don't want to have to build more than you need. But of course, each upgrade, while not using your building supply, will of course require significantly more resources. So you have to kind of balance it out. Sometimes it's just easier to upgrade your base and build more of them. Like, I'd recommend having, I don't know, 9 of these, I'd say. At the very least 9. Like the wood golems, they aren't powerful, but numbers sometimes are what are needed. Stone golems are very slow, so sometimes you need wood golems to like fill gaps because they move faster. And crystal golems, I wouldn't recommend them on their own, because they're ranged. They get overwhelmed pretty quickly without some kind of infantry support. What is this? Oh, a key. Where's my nearest chest? Oh well. As you can see, we're pushing back. The world is steadily stabilising. The enemy now has fire elemental, so there is now a ranged element on both sides, which is going to be an issue. Looks like we have pushed them back nicely here. It's a shame we lost someone, but you know, what can you do? This needs to be upgraded. So the golem's obviously more important. Another one of these building up. Let's upgrade you as well. What's the next level of this? The established, when you get to the age-old thing, you get lightning, ice, or fire. I think one of them gets poison. I think the wood ones get poison choices. 1, 2, 3. Good. So you can, you know, make good, powerful ice ones, like ranged fire, stuff like that. I'd recommend picking what you feel you need. Poison's always cool, but obviously I always go with fire and ice. Just more powerful that way. Even if you don't do too much damage to the fire elementals, because they are, in fact, you know, fire. But there we are, upgrading. That'll give me 5 of those. We'll get some more of these coming up very soon. Perfect. Let's get some more of these up and running as well while I'm at it. There's a stone golem here. Now we need to upgrade. Let's have a look. How much are you to upgrade? Yeah, not too much. Ferdinand Magellan. Magellan? Magellan. Magellan? Maybe. Okay, that gives me only 2 more people. That's not good. One of them who joined me was useless. So yeah, keep on melting the forest, keep on building up your golem hordes, and keep getting more towers down. But I recommend definitely melting the world. What a phrase. Have you destroyed the world lately? Maybe you should. Because look at this. The enemy holds the entire southwest of the map now. Oh, give me the power. One of them's out of the tree. One of them's out of the tree. Got ya. The more builders you can kill, the better. Let's get... But yeah, you don't have enough builders to keep on with your style. We also need to make sure we have enough arrows coming in. We ran out of munitions halfway through. That was not a good sign. As you can see, we seem to be doing okay. The upgrades are coming on. I'd like for some ice stone golems, honestly. But you need iron ingots. Now, you do have iron ore around the map, obviously, from mining. Like, there it is. But you will need to, obviously, smelt that at a special building. Which should be... Let's see. There it is. The forge. That's all you need. Just to build a forge. And you're done. But anyway, I've been the FallenShogun. This has been even more how-to. We are getting to the stage where we're going to have to start pushing the enemy. As soon as we get our golems up, we're going to start dropping them. And hopefully I'll actually hit them. Either way, chows for nows, people. They never did finish off the wall, did they? Bye-bye!